So you want a crypto? I'm your host Joe. Today, a longer video. It's a lot of information, so hopefully you stick with this. There's a lot to learn. We're going to look at the industry report from dApp Radar Q1 2021, and it's a little bit in depth.
Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for believing in the collab I do with Artifact Studios. We work really hard on it, and I appreciate you for picking it up. I hope you enjoy what's in the box. Take care.
We're going to break down. We're going to talk about Decentral games, Polygon Matic, Plat, Ronin, Axie Infinity. There's a lot on here. Upland, Aavegotchi, Sorare, and RTFKT. So much more. So a lot of NFTs, a lot of NFT gaming, blockchain, or NFT gaming components, blockchain gaming, the growth, why people are stoked, and why I think that the best is just barely even scratched the surface, and it's to the moon with a lot of this stuff. And I'm not trying to fanboy it, I'm just saying that gaming is...
Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for believing in the collab I do with Artifact Studios. We work really hard on it, and I appreciate you for picking it up. I hope you enjoy what's in the box. Take care.
Ethereum is working on it. They lowered the fees, and yeah, they have. They've made a lot of good steps, but they still have a long way to go to catch up to some of these free blockchains that are making a lot of transactions for free. And that's what it's going to take for gaming. You can't have a 30-cent item cost you $4 to do the transaction. Nobody's going to want to pay that. It's just not a feasible and sustainable plan. Anyway, stick with us. Not financial advice. Remember,
thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for believing in the collab I do with Artifact Studios. We work really hard on it, and I appreciate you for picking it up. I hope you enjoy what's in the box. Take care.
There's a lot of good information in here, and at the end, I'm going to jump through all the different sites and show you where they are. The links are below. Thanks for hanging out, and let's get right to it. Cheers, everybody. All right, so here we are, Q2 2021, and we're looking back at the industry report for Q1 2021 from dApp Radar. And what we find on this is Ethereum gas prices continue to be an issue, and we know that. We had the Berlin fork, and that helped, but still, the dominant narrative in the sector is basically that, we need a multi-chain paradigm. That's what people are focusing right now. People are moving to layer 2 solutions. They're going to other chains. Ethereum contenders were as active as ever, right? So Ethereum is still doing really, really well. However, Binance Smart Chain, BSC, proved to be the largest competitor for Ethereum during Q1 2021. We saw that. Several top DeFi apps, dApps, moved or announced an expansion to the Binance Smart Chain. A lot of people did. There's a lot of growth on the Binance Smart Chain, and NFTs and game dApps were more in favor of choosing Polygon or Flow. Polygon, formerly Matic, is hot. It's going to be hot, and man, watch for that Q2, Q3, Q4. There's a lot of money going into this right here. This is ahead of the crypto curve. This is where you want to be. The information that we're going to go over today, and I know there's going to be a lot, and it's a lot of reading, and I apologize for that, but it's stuff that I think that you need to know, and it gives you an overall picture. We're going to talk about, all the different places. We're going to go to, I'll show you Venus, I'll show you Ronin, I'll show you, a whole bunch of different stuff, but let's move along. I just want to keep you on board, keep the interest, it'll be worth it, trust me now. You got the links below, or the timestamps below if you want to jump around. It won't hurt my feelings, but there's a lot of stuff in here and it's going to go quick. Ethereum DeFi ecosystem maintained the largest in terms of total TVL. So the most money is still in Ethereum, doubling its TVL in the first 3 months of 20. So the quarter one, we doubled TVL locked in Ethereum. On the other hand, Binance Smart Chain DeFi ecosystem TVL grew 30x in the same time frame. So one doubled Ethereum, but there's a lot more money. It takes more money for Ethereum to double than it took for Binance to 30x, or you know what I mean. So the blockchain industry grew by 640% almost year to year, and it's reaching 458,000 daily unique active wallets across all chains in Q1. Binance Smart Chain has overcome Ethereum in terms of unique daily active wallets at 105,000, with Ethereum only having 75,000 respectively. Ethereum maintained leadership by the total TVL at 54 billion, and Venus TVL has surpassed Uniswap and Compound TVL at the end of 2021. Here's Venus Money Markets, a decentralized marketplace for lenders and borrowers with borderless stablecoins. The links will be below. If you find value in this information, remember to subscribe, remember to like, hit the notification bell if you want to find these when I make them. I'm all over the place. I try to talk about what's hot, but I try to mostly focus on what will help you stay ahead of the curve. And the curve right now is going to go parabolic in blockchain gaming and NFTs again. You just got to give it time. And you got to find the right NFTs. Probably 90-something%. Most NFTs will be worth less than what they were purchased, or let's just put it like that. But those rare few, those are the ones you want to find. So here's Venus. Venus enables the world's first decentralized stablecoin, VI, built on the Binance Smart Chain that is backed by a basket of stablecoins and crypto assets without centralized control. Total value for Venus XVS TVL $5.4 billion. Again, links are below. Okay, so let's move along. NFTs face record high transaction volume and generated more than $1.5 billion in Q1. That's a lot of money, but it's going to be a drop in the bucket to what's coming. NBA Top Shot maintained its leadership and was the most significant dApp in the NFT space with around $500 million in transaction volume during the quarter. This is, this was a good one, but there's a lot more coming out. And this is, again, a drop in the bucket of what we're going to be seeing. So the scalability issues drive to a multi-chain paradigm. Ethereum gas prices tend to grow in waves, although we see a slight decrease in the gas prices recently, and Ethereum's doing a lot of steps to increase this, and we know that over the next year or so that this should pretty much be taken care of. However, dramatic pause, what have you done for me lately besides still charging me high gas fees? I know they're going down, but they're still really high, and it's just not feasible for gaming. So people are moving, and Ethereum projects are exploring alternatives right here. And more top platforms are deploying on Ethereum rivals. Here's Ethereum gas fees. You can see that we saw a pullback, in 2020. They went up, and this doesn't incorporate, some of the newer stuff still, but gas prices are still high. Let's be honest. So some of the DeFi app movement. We got 1inch, Binance Smart Chain, Loopring, Layer 2 deployment on ZK Rollup, The Graph, Binance Smart Chain, Alpha Homora, Binance Smart Chain, Bancor, Layer 2 deployment on Arbitrum. SushiSwap is Avalanche, Matcha, Binance Smart Chain, BZX, Torque, and Fulcrum, Binance Smart Chain, 0x, Binance Smart Chain, and then we have Uniswap version 3 layer 2 deployment on Optimism. DeFi dApps were not the only category that looked for scalability solutions. Several NFT platforms announced plans to move either to layer 1 solutions, such as Flow and Ronin, or layer 2 solutions. Polygon has so far proved to be the #1 choice for NFT platforms. And this is why all the big names are pushing Polygon, and that's why it's a great reason why. This thing is going to explode. If you don't know Polygon Matic and you're not looking at it, you should probably take a look at it. Not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, but as a friend, I suggest you kind of take a gander that way. All right, so NFT dApp movement. We got OpenSea, Matic, Polygon. OpenSea's huge. Aavegotchi, Matic, Polygon. Axie Infinity to Ronin. Somnian Space, Matic, Polygon. Crypto Voxels to Matic, Polygon. Crypto Kitties, Flow. And F1 Delta Time Rev, Matic, Polygon. Here's your unique active wallets by protocol: Ethereum, EOS, Tron, Binance Smart Chain, Flow, and Wax. Flow, boom, huge jump. Wax, same thing. Wax has made a huge growth here recently, just over this last quarter. All of these have. Binance Smart Chain, look at that growth. So you can see it's barely getting started. Polygon sees record growth. One of the most prominent layer 2 solutions, Polygon, formerly Matic, faced significant growth in Q1 2021. Daily unique active wallets grew by almost 500%, from 500 to 4,800 quarter to quarter. Transactions volumes also followed the trend with a growth of almost 300%, reaching $500 million in Q1. Yeah, it's only just begun, man. The reason behind the growth has been the DeFi exchange QuickSwap. QuickSwap generated 87% or $443 million of total Polygon transaction volume. With OpenSea, Aave, and Aavegotchi all expected to join the Polygon ecosystem, we can expect the blockchain solution to expand even more. And that means a lot more money. And then this is going to break down this dominance too. On the other hand, Polygon activity is still far from Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain heights. That's true, and that's a bullish thing because that means it has a lot of room to grow. and people really like it. So when we get into TVL, Ethereum is the clear winner here, but Binance Smart Chain is growing and it's doing well. In quarter 2021, Ethereum TVL grew from more than $21 billion to $54 billion just in one quarter. The biggest contributors were MakerDAO, Uniswap, and Compound, and that's a third of the TVL right there. At the end of quarter 1 2021, Binance Smart Chain had around $20 billion in total value locked. Comparing quarter to quarter growth, TVL grew 30 times from $600 million to $20 billion. And we can see that in the charts below. PancakeSwap, huge growth. MakerDAO, right here. Compound is in the purplish color. And then Uniswap right here, pretty even. And then the black, that's Venus. And you can see it's grown dramatically as well. At the end of March, top Binance Smart Chain dApps, Venus and PancakeSwap had around 6.3 billion and 5.7 billion TVL respectively, while MakerDAO, Uniswap, and Compound had 6.6, 5.7, and 6.1 respectively TVL. And this means that Venus has already surpassed Uniswap and Compound in terms of total value locked, right now at, what are we talking, $5.4 billion roughly. And I'm pretty sure this is close, but if my numbers are wrong, let me know. I'm by no means an expert. I just researching, man. Alright, so unique active wallets. Here's Aavegotchi. Huge growth. Uniswap dropped an NFT surprise recently. Uniswap version 3 will use NFTs to tokenize liquidity positions. These movements are important for the industry, and it shows a path of industry development. And it's also changing the concept of DeFi projects to where we start to see DeFi and NFTs even more interconnected. And that's a key sentence right there. I think that's probably one of the most important that we've got out of this. NFTs see record high transaction volume. The category generated more than $1.5 billion in transaction volume in the first 3 months of the year alone. That's it, in the first quarter. We can see right here, look at it, January, February, and March. CryptoPunks is the bottom, the darker color. Rarible, we can see, is starting to grow, another great project. OpenSea, growing quite a bit here. And then the NBA Top Shot, of course. And then the others make up just the gray area. The biggest contributors were NBA Top Shot, CryptoPunks, and OpenSea, and that's 3/4 of the total volume, transaction volume. So just those 3 projects. Wait till some of these others kick off, and you can see that this is it's a developing project. We go to October, November, December, not a lot, you know. And then right here, January, we just hit the rockets. So, yeah, keep an eye on it. And of course, most NFTs, there's a good chance that they're just gonna fail. Not fail, but let's see, what's a good way to say this? Be worth less than what they were paid. So some of these unique ones, like these, January, a couple 100,000. Then we look right here, February, a couple million to, high a couple 100,000s. And then we, of course, had the Beeple first 5,000 days, 69 million. And then all of these are in the millions, almost a million, right? These are rare. Your chances of getting something like this are rare. Most of the stuff you're gonna get is for funsies, right? It's gonna be worth pennies, maybe dollars. It's not gonna make you rich. So you gotta find those specific projects that are just gonna be there, or invest in the project as a whole and not try to focus on the NFTs. And I think that's the hardest part, is knowing what NFTs to get, like which CryptoKitty, how to breed them. And if that's your thing, that's awesome. Put some stuff in the comments to help other people out, because I'm not an expert on that. I look at these, and there's so many games now. I got some CryptoKitty. I try to mess with the things, but I don't have time to be the master of all these projects. All right, so let's get into first quarter NFT projects right here. Here's trading volume, and you see NFT Box, Moon Cats Rescue, Chubbies, Picasso Punks, Euler Beats, and Hash Masks, the growth. But the Picasso Punks, they're just jumping off of one. So they, the CryptoPunks, now it's Picasso Punk, trying to ride that hype and then continue the next wave, keeping everybody interested. And the industry needs to learn from 2017, and the buyers should be careful. This is what I was talking about before deciding to buy your NFT. Which one has value and which one has hype? So everybody hypes their stuff, and it might be short-lived. Like right now, you might get one and it might go really, really high, and then it might crash back down and never go back up again. And if you were the guy that bought it here and got it in that first hype and sold it, well, good on you. But, you got to consider these things. And then after that, it's a digital paperweight that you just find pretty. And so when you're looking at your investments, first, make sure that you're not putting something in that you can't lose. And second, make sure that it's something that you can live with. Ethereum scalability issues have resulted in a lost leadership position in several key metrics. Binance Smart Chain overcome Ethereum with the unique active wallets. However, Ethereum still holds TVL. We talked about those values. All right, so now that's the industry. Now let's get into blockchain gaming for quarter one, right? More specific onto the blockchain gaming sector. So now we kind of saw that. And we know why that the gaming sector is increasing, and we know where people are, they're coming from Ethereum or, building directly on new spots and places over here, right? Let's start at the top. Key takeaways from this are the gaming activity increased 150% to 73,500 unique active wallets per day. Wax, Polygon, and Binance Smart Chain, those are the names you want to know. Not only the names, but those are the ones over this quarter that performed really well. Transaction volume increased tenfold to more than 51 million transactions in the last week of March. Total transaction value increased 651% to more than $1 million per day, 1.1 million actually. Alien Worlds became the biggest blockchain game on the market in terms of daily active wallets, and play-to-earn gaming expanded through the rise of NFTs and different user categories. The gaming audience grew 150%. Here's the chart right here. So unique active wallets. Here's EOS, Ethereum, Hive, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Thundercore, and Wax. Binance Smart Chain was the most dramatic growth. That's this line right here. Polygon, Wax, and to a lesser extent Binance Smart Chain and EOS are reaping the rewards from Ethereum's gas fee problems. No gamer wants to deal with high gas fees. As a result, 4 blockchain solutions have jumped in. Projects like F1 Delta Time, Mega, Cryptoopolis, and Aavegotchi started on Ethereum but now have moved to the Matic Polygon. At the same time, Wax is growing into a gaming portfolio while connecting its blockchain to the wider DeFi ecosystem on Ethereum. Binance Smart Chain did the things the other way around, and they first moved strongly into DeFi, and then they went to the gaming segment. Gala Games, My Neighbor Alice, Alien Worlds are among the projects they have announced to integrate onto the Binance Smart Chain and into their ecosystem. Game developers want to tap the Ethereum directly clearly need to wait for proper layer 2 solutions. Immutable X and their ZK rollups could be a solution to this, and in recent weeks a number of gaming and NFT projects announced to integrate Immutable X as their preferred scaling solution. Immutable X promises free minting and NFT transfers while all data remains on the Ethereum blockchain. Axie Infinity is now moving its ecosystem to a sidechain called Ronin, creating a much more user-friendly environment for players. At the same time, other blockchain solutions like EOS, Wax, Binance Smart Chain, and Polygon are seeing an increased amount of activity powered by their free-to-use blockchain. You see the free-to-use. Nobody wants fees. In the first week, the blockchain gaming market was responsible for 5.1 million transactions. That number increased to 51 million transactions in the last week of March. Here's your growth chart. Almost parabolic right there. In the first week of the year, the blockchain gaming industry recorded an average transaction volume of $147,000 per day. Over the course of 3 months, that number increased 651% to over $1.1 million per day. There's your... Game tokens are mixing the DeFi ecosystem, bringing in more value and interest. The token price of Axie Infinity, AXS, Mega Cryptoopolis, that's a hard one to say, Mega, and Gala Games, GALA, Gala, F1 Rev Time, or F1 Delta Time, Rev, and the Sandbox, that's a hot one too, and Aavegotchi Ghost have all seen tremendous growth in the past 3 months. The black one, that's Gala Games, that one's huge. Rev, we're seeing a big, that's like the next most dramatic. The gray one right here is Sandbox, and that one's, they're all growing, but you can see, okay, so here we go. The most active games in Q1 2021. Games with the most active wallets on a 7-day average was Alien Worlds, Upland, Splinterlands, R-Planet, Aavegotchi, respectively. Biggest growth, R-Planet, Aavegotchi, Alien Worlds, Upland, and Sorare, respectively, with Aavegotchi at like 800%, we got R-Planet over 1,000, Alien Worlds over 800, almost 800, and Upland 300% growth. That's pretty good growth. So when we get in, here's Aavegotchi real quick, but one of the common themes that you'll see when you're looking in research and projects is this shape right here. And basically what this is a lot of new projects come out, or like if there's a hype or something like that, it's the way that cryptos grow, like strong cryptos grow kind of like this. You see these steps start to form, where you have a big jump, a pullback, but that pullback holds like a strong 50% of the value, maybe better, maybe worse, but you know, you kind of look for that 50% hold. So the hype, the jump, down to 50 and consolidate for a little while, and then, you know, maybe it consolidates up, maybe it consolidates with a little trend down, maybe it's a little erratic and, you know, volatile. However, you're still kind of overall trying to find a 50% hold or better. And then another jump. And if you can see a couple of these, that's golden in my eyes. I'm not an expert, like I said, but that's what I look for. And here's Alien Worlds, where you have all this sustained growth. Yeah, that's fun. But we have to, you know, we have to have reasonable expectations. You cannot expect something to just keep doing this forever. If you think that you're going to get into crypto, you're going to buy one project, one NFT, and you're just going to ride this thing like, you know, a North Shore wave, it's best of luck to you, but I think you're going to be disappointed in the long run. What you need to find are these emotional roller coasters and understand how to ride them, right? When to put your hands up and then when to put your arms down for the tunnel. And that's a silly analogy, but it's kind of what you need to understand. This right here is like your crypto laundromat. Everybody hypes and FOMOs in and, oh yeah, and then it drops way down like this and they wash out. They sell, they think it's done, and this rinses all those hands, gives the strong buyers more opportunity, and then that's when you'll see the growth again. So understand the concepts and the cycles. The cycles are really big in cryptocurrency. So are like anything with behavioral finance. You know, TAs are a lot of behavioral finance and stuff like that too. Trends, hype, stuff like that. That's crypto. That's basically crypto. It doesn't always have to be the best project. Let's just say that. Moving on, Alien Worlds launched on the Wax blockchain in the third week of December, and look at that growth. Wax. I like Wax a lot. I really do. Our Planet. Until the middle of February, gamers could stake their Wax or the NFTs on Wax blockchain to receive Aether as a reward. But anyway, you can check all this out. I'll show you some stuff about Our Planet in a minute. But major growth. So the rise of the play-to-earn gaming. One thing that all of these games have in common is the ability for players to generate value through in-game activities. In Aavegotchi, players can take their pixelated ghosts and compete in rarity farming competitions for valuable prizes. In Alien Worlds, you know, you need to mine TLM tokens, and in the fantasy football game Sorare, players compete for money and NFT prizes. Each of the products that attract the highest amount of active wallets are games that utilize the play-to-earn business model. And you're going to see a lot of this in the near future. You really are. Because of all these games tap into blockchain technologies, players can earn tokens or NFTs as rewards. These have real value, and gamers can trade these for something else if they wish. Sometimes, you know, they have real game or in-game utility. The ability to transfer in-game items between games, plus being able to sell and exchange them, is something that should resonate with modern gamers. The audience is arguably spending billions of dollars on games only to receive basically nothing. This way they can at least have something that's tangible for their time and rewards, right? If you get tired of a game, at least you can still have your little stuff that you made in there. You know, and maybe it'll carry over somewhere else. Maybe you can use it as a skin in the Metaverse. Who knows what the future holds, but at least you're holding something. Instead of just finish the game and now I'm done with it and I'll just throw it in the pile with the rest and there's nothing really there, right? The play-to-earn business model is based on the concept that every gamer is a contributor to a wider economy, and they should be rewarded for that. In most cases, players will need to make an initial investment, so you gotta maybe buy a couple of these or use these together, buy a piece of land. So like in Axie Infinity, you need I think you need 3 Axies. Aavegotchis, you need to get a ghost. Projects like Alien World and Our Planet, they have a lower entry, but the lowest levels players have the smallest chance to hit those jackpots. And to participate at the more profitable level, players can first acquire some NFTs, you know, that cost 10 or 20 bucks and work their way up and stuff like that. So, and here's different levels of participation, some Axie Infinity marketplace stuff, game boom. So here we go. All of this leads to the metaverse. NFTs give us the ability to collect and truly own and trade and share those digital assets. And we were talking a little bit about that with the gaming stuff. These assets can be anything from art, music, real estate, digital fashion. I'll show you a little digital fashion here toward the end, so stick around. Again, remember to like, subscribe, and you can always jump around with the the timestamps. So the metaverse is a virtual environment where people can socialize, conduct business, have fun, make an impact on the world through governance, voting, socialize, all sorts of stuff, right? So don't think of the metaverse as one, like a program, or it's a world, it's a virtual world of everything, right? So it's where everything interacts, like the Ready Player One kind of thing. And that's that new paradigm that people are shifting towards. Instead of one, it's an inclusive. So the recent interest in NFTs has also increased attention for the metaverse. That's, we just talked about that. According to Google Trends, the search is growing, but it's not growing anywhere near as fast as NFT, non-fungible token, crypto, blockchain. Those are killing it. All right, so here we go. Here's some Axie Infinity, and this is their Twitter. And right here, Ronin Phase 2 Live. Migrate your Axies for a buttery smooth experience on Ronin, our Ethereum sidechain. Finally, we control our own destiny. Some other stuff if you want to, dig in on some Axie Infinity. Here you go. But here you go, Ronin main launch. Ronin on Ethereum sidechain is live. Migrate your land items to Ronin from your account dashboard. There is a time-limited land item for those who migrate with ID based on order of migration. The first stage of Ronin's rollout revolves around the migration of land items to Ronin. As an incentive for migrating early, we've created a special limited time land item right here. But if you want to know more about this, here's your migration instructions. Download the Ronin wallet, and how to attach some pictures and stuff like that. We talked about Venus just a little bit ago. TVL locked. Polygon, formerly known previously, Matic network, right? Ethereum's Internet of Blockchains, huge. Everybody's pushing this, very bullish all the way across. Not a price prediction, but I can predict it's going to go up. Ethereum's Internet of Blockchains. Polygon is a protocol framework for building and connecting Ethereum-compatible blockchain networks. And look at there, Polkadot, Ethereum, hello. Cosmos, hello. Yeah, so it's trying to solve the challenges that we talked about earlier, and basically here's the solutions: a protocol and framework for building and connecting Ethereum-compatible blockchains. Like them so. I'm not going to deep dive this, but basically what you want to know: Ethereum-compatible and scalability. All right, here we go. So we talked a little bit about Decentral games. Decentral games, pretty cool. This right here, the hit tables at the DG Atari Casino. So Atari and Decentral Games have a casino. It's in Decentraland. And they have real world entity people, you and I maybe. Well, not me, but there are people that are in there that represent the casino, and there are people that are in there virtually representing the gamers and the customers, right? So the people that are going in to gamble at the Atari Casino are interacting with other real people through virtual reality. That's pretty cool. So instead of just playing like an automated or computer generated or whatever casino, there's other people. You can interact. I find that really cool, and I think that that's going to be growing, and that's where we're talking about the metaverse. Interacting at all levels, not just people playing against computers. You can interact socially throughout. You can have skins. It's pretty cool. Here's basically what we're talking about: Decentraland. And in Decentraland, you buy land plots. You can get different, accessories, skin, for your hats, shoes, fashion items. There's art galleries. Quite a bit going on there. Okay. The next one we want to look at is Alien World's largest decentralized app on Earth, Play and Earn. So Alien World's now in partnership with Binance. One of the fastest growing NFT games, first in all dApps. Tons staked on Binance launch pool, first in dApps, first in 24-hour users. Growth. Cool. About the game, new planet Binance. 7th planet has been discovered in Alien Worlds, introducing Planet Binance. If you're into the game, check it out. If not, maybe check it out. Alien Worlds is a DeFi NFT Metaverse. Buzzword of the day, Metaverse. Where you can collect and play with unique digital items, ERC-20 fungible tokens. And everybody knows that we have ERC fungible tokens. We have like ERC-721 non-fungible tokens. And then what is it? ERC-1551? The semi-fungible tokens, and I might have got the number wrong, but I know it's something like that, right in there real close. There's a lot of different ERCs, and what are TR10s, BEP20. There's a lot of numbers and stuff like that. But explorers can earn or buy NFT packs. Explorers earn through gameplay and participation in the Planet DAOs. DeFi Metaverse. All right. Here's our planet. Explore, mix, invent, generate unique NFT elements, and win prizes. I like the animation in this one, to be honest with you. But there's a trailer, and then after successful evacuation from Earth, our heroes aboard spacecraft Mars ship head to the Red Planet. To prepare the planet for colonization, they created a generator of elements. Now they must create as many items as possible. Explore, mix, invent. Every attempt brings us closer to salvation. Unique NFT card elements. Here's some cards. You got plant, ocean, explosion, pressure, atmosphere, dew. Stake NFTs, get Aether, create basic elements, combine basic elements, create new primary elements, get a prize in wax, and create an NFT card limited edition. Mining tools, roadmap right here. So the check marks were down to, super secret. Then we got FT swap, colonization part 2, our planet and land sale, buildings, construction, Mars primary elements mining, colonization game launch, and then part 3, the conquest, character sale, robot creating, and conquest game launch. Pretty interesting, and I'm excited about this one. All right, Aavegotchi, kind of like your Tamagotchis from the 90s or 2000s or whatever it was. Digital friends for the crypto generation. You feed them, you pet them, you touch them, you do whatever. Summon an Aavegotchi with a portal or acquire one in the bazaar. Claim a name for your Aavegotchi that no one else can have. Boost its rarity score by equipping wearables and earning XP. Grow your Gotchi's kinship score by interacting with it often. Accumulate badges and trophies that will stay with your Gotchi forever. That's about what you got there. So, Upland, another one that's pretty exciting. Here's Roadmap 2021. Play, earn, connect, build now, as seen on trailer, frequently asked questions. Upland is Earth Metaverse mapped into the real world accessible via web, iOS, and Android. It has its own in-game economy, operating according to the laws of supply and demand, set in motion by players such as you. Upland's foundation is built on 3 pillars: entertainment, community, and business. Upland has been in open beta since January 2020, and we have a detailed white paper available you can check out. Here's who's behind, some other frequently asked questions. Here's the Upland 2021, an agile roadmap to a thriving metaverse. Metaverse, secret word of the metaverse. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're going to hear that all day, every day. It was blockchain, then it was, or cryptocurrency, and then blockchain. There's so many. DeFi, that was a good one. All right, so anyway, here you go. The living roadmap, quarter 1. I think we're pretty much through most of that. Quarter 2, so block explorers, multiple items on property, staking, Spark for other Uplanders projects, landmark construction, the Spark exchange, engagement, Spark rewards, portable map items, NFT, outdoor decor shops, car NFT, and then near-term prior features. Property to USD, Upland NFTs, some art NFTs, whole bunch of stuff. We're not going to go through all of this, but you can see the list goes pretty long. All right, so here's Sorare, I think, but it's basically a fantasy football, soccer, I guess, for the US guys. Experience football connection like never before, bringing fantasy to reality. Hot. Just look at how well the NBA top shots, the top NBL or Major League Baseball cards, US. All of these things are going to be going. The NFL Players Association did some, like a little hint announcement kind of thing with Vivi and Omi, which is pretty bullish. But anyway, if you want to go through, here's scout, play, build and manage your squad, be a part of the movement, earn weekly prizes. Your legacy starts now. Join the community. Some pretty big names. Okay, Wax, the king of NFTs. The Worldwide Asset Exchange is the world's leading decentralized video game and entertainment network. Wax is cool. I like Wax. They celebrate Earth Month. This was April 29th. Today, actually, just not too long ago. And basically what all this breaks down into is Coming to the blockchain in May, Wax has created the world's first tradable carbon impact NFTs for consumers. Wax Carbon Impact NFTs offer a simple and convenient way to offset some portion of your CO2 generating activities. If you're traveling on a plane, taking a long car trip, or returning a lot of e-commerce items that you've recently purchased, you may wish to reduce your carbon and impact you've generated by those activities. Wax Carbon Impact NFTs can help you do that. Wax Carbon Impact NFTs can be purchased from Wax. Here's the address if you want to check that out. on.wax.io/mint space green. None of this is sponsored, just me sharing my research. But NFTs are $1, $5, $25, $50, and $100. Each dollar is a tree. And if you want to compost it, or burn, whatever. But I like to compost it. You can gift them, trade them, sell them, compost them. And then basically when you compost it, it will turn this thing into a tree. Every dollar is a tree. $100, 100 trees. So Wax Carbon Impact NFTs are vIRL, vIRL, right? And that stands for Virtual Plus in Real Life. vIRLs are NFTs linked to real world products and services. And this is kind of the key right here. And this is just a hint of where we can go with NFTs. The Wax Carbon Impact NFTs happens to be redeemable for both real world product, the tree sapling that you're going to have, and the actual service of putting that into the ground. vIRLs hold an important part in taking Wax to the next level of going green. vIRLs can offset the environmental impact of the growth in e-commerce by reducing millions of package deliveries. So not only is Wax trying to limit environmental impacts of NFTs, they're also giving back and potentially reversing that. And basically one tree over its lifetime is I believe 1 cubic ton, and I think it talks about it somewhere in here. Yeah, 1 ton of carbon dioxide over its lifetime. So there you go. Every dollar is 1 ton and 1 tree. All right. Here's a fun one if you want to check this out. This is plat-to-earn.net. And if we come right over here to the second drop down, this will give you all of your different blockchains. So if we want to go check out, let's say, Immutable X, and these will be what's on. So here's some of your games. Card collectible, it tells you what they are, the genre right here. But you have Gods Unchained, War Riders, My Crypto Saga, My Crypto Heroes. Maybe what's on Binance right now. Mist, Foxy Equilibrium, Pepemon, My DeFi Pet. Let's see. What about Steam? Drug Wars, Tides of Magic. Flow. Dark Country. MotoGP, CryptoKitties, NBA Top Shot. Clayton. Crypto Sword and Magic. You get the idea. Wax, here we go. Wax has quite a bit. Alien Worlds, Our Planet, Dark Country, Wax Tycoon, Nifty Wizard, Cogs, Tops made MLB, Street Fighter, Atari, The Horrors, Doctor Who. Pretty excited on this one. Pre-sale. I'll show you some Doctor Who stuff in just a second here. I think that I have. But here's another one. Wax partners with RTFKT, the leading tastemakers in skins, luxury sneakers, and esports. Cool digital fashion. Here's their marketplace stuff. But we got some Atari shoes going for $1,000. Some more RFTK. They got a forging event, the FIWO World NFT holders. If you want to check that out, there's a link. So here's Wax, their Twitter. Wax NFT drops, waxatomichub.io drops. But right here is crypto swatches. We saw the Tops Major League Baseball. Here's Street Fighter, the Weezer drop. There was a Bitverse drop. Tons of stuff coming up and going down. Bud Farm, more tops, more tops. Trevor Lawrence. So pretty cool stuff. Always busy. Matic Polygon. If you want to check out, visit Polygon. Ethereum's Internet of Blockchains. We talked about that just a second ago. All right, here's some cool links right here to go out with. Most anticipated blockchain games for 2021. Age of Rust. Blankos Block Party. This one's cool. Crypto Space Commander. Crypto Wars. Gods Unchained. Hash Rush. Neon District. The Sandbox. Super hot. Finally, here's another one. This has got 30 different games, just to give you an idea of what's out there. But we got Aavegotchi, Alien Worlds, Alpaca City, Axie Infinity. Here's that Blankos Block Party one. I think it's kind of neat looking. Some Brats, Chain Monsters, Dark Force, Doctor Who right here. So Doctor Who Worlds Apart is a trading card game on the Ethereum blockchain that taps into the entire history of the British Doctor Who television series. Cards come in different rarities and have a variety of functionalities ranging from characters to events and from moments to creatures and companions. Cards can be stacked to combine their powers for more effect, but details are still lacking. However, this trading card game will get its beta test in 2021, and that's enough reason to keep your eyes on this one. Yeah, dude, Doctor Who. Let's see if we can. Here's your Doctor Who Worlds Apart buy packs. Doctor Who Core Time Lord. Oh yeah, you can purchase all right now. Machines of War, Clones, Metamorph. So here you go. Each pack contains a random selection of beautifully hand-drawn designs. All cards are unique, collectible digital trading cards. Click on the packs to see the rarity types and drop chances. Okay, so this pack is $5. Standard frame, 35, 30, 20, 10, 5. Here's this one. Doesn't say. Here you go. 50-50 on this one. And 5 and 5 for the $50. Core frame, silver, cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Ember Sword, F1 Delta Time, that's Rev, Formula E, Gods Unchained, Hash, Infinity Fleet, Kickoff Evolution, Mega Cryptopolis, Mirandus, Neon District, the Sandbox. This one's hot. They got Care Bears, they got here's Sandbox. I don't have my... Anyway, we'll look at that another time. Soccer, Sorare, Splinterlands, Synergy of Sarah, Upland, another hot one. All of these are... Not all, but I mean, most of these are pretty hot. Crazy stuff. Alright, so what do you guys think? Gaming? Is that where it's going to go? Is that... Man, I really think that gaming, NFTs, the whole conglomeration of all of that, and then you take that gaming aspect and you put that into like AR, Overland, OVR, Earth 2, what else is there? Virtual, the Decentraland stuff, the virtual reality lands, the Metaverse. It's all eventually, I think, just going to become one big entity that you can just kind of interact in. And I don't really know how to put all the pieces together, but I think somebody will. And it's pretty cool. All right, then. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I know it was a lot of information, but aren't you glad you stayed till the end? There's a lot here, huh? All right, then. Cheers.